Later that night. Ooh, I wonder what time Kurokawa will come. It's already midnight, and I don't know how much longer I can put up with the pain in my testicles. While I'm worried about how she'll go about it, I just want to deal with it now at a time when nothing else is going on. So, maybe I would just press the nurse call. I mean, I'm a patient after all. Unable to do it with my hands, I stretch my legs in a bit to press the button with my toes. But just as I'm in the process of doing that...
Yamada-kun, omatase.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Yamada. What? You surprised me.
ごめんね、遅くなって。でも、ちょうどいいみたいだね。
Sorry, it's so late, but it looks like it came at just the right time. Kurokawa looks down at me and grins as I'm grimacing in pain. The look on her face makes me seriously agreeing to cooperate with her. Oh, you're about to find out.
さあ、山田くん、いつまで寝てるつもり？起きて起きて、早く散歩に行こうよ。
Say, Yamada, how long do you plan on laying there? Get up already. We're going for a little walk. A walk? At this hour? Where are we going?
夜の病院だよ。昼間と雰囲気が全然違って楽しいよ。ほらほら、早く。
It's nighttime in the hospital. Doesn't the change in atmosphere make it more fun than it is during the day? But hey, get a move on already. Okay, there is a thing I wish they did in this game different. In one of the mangas, there's a foreshadowing. And I wish they did it in this game because that made that scene all the more horrifying. And I wish they did this in the game. I wish they did that. I will tell it after the scene. In case somebody didn't read the manga. Ouch, don't pull me like that. I have absolutely no idea what's going on as Kurokawa drags me along by the arm.
ほら、どう？山田くん。夜の病院は静かでいいよね。
What do you think, Yamada? Isn't the hospital quiet this time of night? All I can hear are the sounds of steps on the linoleum. It's too dark in the hallway to see what's in front of me, and I can easily imagine some kind of monster emerging from the darkness at any moment.
やっぱり余計な人間がいないと落ち着くね。私、この雰囲気を山田くんと一緒に味わいたかったんだ。
It's a lot more relaxing with all the other people around. I've been really looking forward to enjoying this atmosphere with you. I mean, I've been in a hospital and I've been going around at night and it's not this dark, actually. Like, the corridors are pretty light, just in case somebody, like, you know, needs to go around. Like, they're not dark. You can see pretty well because, like, there's emergencies all the time. Kurokawa laughs happily and then rubs up against me. A scent reminiscent of shampoo tickles my nose as Kurokawa's big brush gently hit my arm. While this is a situation that would typically make me happy, I find my anxiety to be increasing exponentially. Hey, Kurokawa, is this walk the way in which you wanted me to cooperate with you? Kurokawa's laugh is so maniacal that it makes me want to run and hide. I feel her hand tighten around my arm as she speaks.
山田くんの周りにさ、嫌なやつっていない？
Yamada, is there anyone in your life that you really can't stand? Huh? Anyone I can't stand? Well, I suppose there is. To be honest, it's her. But I fight back the urge to tell her so. Kurokawa smiles and nods.
そうだよね。山田くんも嫌なやつはいるよね。私もだよ。っていうか、私の周り嫌なやつだらけで本当に最悪なんだよね。
I see. So there's people in your life you can't stand. I'm no different. In fact, what sucks the most is that I can't really stand any of the people around me. Well, you're kind of fucking insufferable. Of course people are gonna, like, back away from you or be a bit, like, insufferable as well just to get you out of there. You know, you're a fucking freak of nature.
その中でも今特にムカつく患者がいてさ、山田くんだったら絶対共感してくれると思うんだ。
And besides them, I'm stuck with some particularly annoying patients at the moment. I'm sure you can sympathize, because you're one of them. Koko's words are entwined with a disturbing laugh, perhaps because she's talking with the other patients she has to deal with. About the other patients, about fucking you, boy. You're one of them.
そいつね、伊集院っていうどっかの会社の社長の奥さんらしいんだけど、とにかくやったらと偉そうなんだよ。
Take this Asian bitch for example. She's apparently some hotshot CEO's wife, but you'd think she's the Empress of Japan by the way she acts.
ちょっとした些細なミスとも言えないようなレベルの話を大問題みたいに責め立ててきてさ。
Even the smallest mistakes are like the end of the fucking world with her.
挙句に人のこと目つきが悪いだの卑しい顔だの。
And her eyes are that of a person who's constantly on the lookout for someone to blame. Kurokawa. She grows increasingly angry over the memory. She unconsciously tightens her grip on my arm. I hurt so much that I feel like crying out, but I'm left with an ominous feeling that Kurokawa is only getting started.
しかも自分は社長夫人だから、伊集院様と呼べとか。とにかくもうわがまま放題見下し放題でさ。
Just because she's the wife of a CEO, she insists that I treat her with the respect she deserves. She's supremely selfish and consistently condescending. Ooh, Kurokawa.
何が社長夫人だって言うんだよね。本当に金持ちだったらこんな病院入院すんなっつーの。山田くんもそう思うよね。
That's kind of true. Maybe her husband hates her. What's so damn special about being the wife of a CEO? If she actually had any real money, she wouldn't be hospitalized at a place like this now, would she, Yamada? I can't argue there.
だよね。やっぱり山田くんとは気が合うと思ったんだ。嬉しいな。
Right? I just knew we'd see eye to eye. What a relief. I can feel Kurokawa's nails dig into my arm as she gets more and more excited, but I just continue to listen, so as not to upset her. We continue walking through the hospital until Kurokawa finally stops in front of a room.
さあ、ここだよ、山田くん。
Well, we're here, Yamada. Where is here exactly? Kurokawa opens the door and beckons me in. And while I have serious doubts about entering the strangest hospital room late at night...
ほらほら、遠慮はいらないから。入って入って。
There's no need to hesitate. Come on in. Kurokawa? Because she invites me in as casually as she might if she were inviting me into her own room, I find myself following her inside.
いらっしゃい、山田くん。ほら、そこに寝てるのがさっき話した伊集院だよ。ムカつく顔してるよね。
Welcome, Yamada. Look who's fast asleep over there. It's that Asian bitch I was telling you about. The face alone is enough to make you sick, right? Sir? My suspicions turn out to be true as I ultimately find myself standing in Idrin's room. On a bed that Kurokawa directs my attention to sleeps a woman with a harsh expression on her face. Her faint breaths make me realize that I could easily be accused of trespassing. Kurokawa, we should probably...
さあ、山田くん。このムカつくクソ女を君のザーメンまみれにしてやろうよ。
And this is where you should have started running. Alright, Yamada, let's drown this bitch in your... What? While she says it with a smile, I can't help but raise my voice. I quickly glance at Adrian to make sure the volume of my voice didn't cause her to step, following my voice slash out at Kurakawa. I can't possibly do that. It'd be committing a crime for sure.
やってくれないの？私に協力してくれるって言ったよね。
Oh, you're not going to do it, but I thought you said you were going to cooperate. I wouldn't have agreed if I knew this was what you had in mind. Yeah, of course. When I hastily reject her, she responds with the usual grin instead of a dissatisfied look I was expecting.
だったらしょうがないな。山田くんが足こき大好きっ子なことを世界中の人に見てもらおうか。
Honestly, I would rather the world know about my foot fetish than like doing something that will get me into jail. A little bit of humiliation, you know, who fucking cares? But this is a fucking like crime. Like this will get you into jail. Like if they find like a rich CEO woman, she has the money to take you to court and put you into jail forever. Like if they find your DNA on her body, you're going to jail, you're going to get killed, like you are gonna be sniped in the middle of the night, you know, like you're not making it out alive, buddy. Like they must have some contacts, they have the money to do that. I would rather my fucking foot fetish video be leaked onto the internet than be killed by a rich CEO just because some fucking nurse who's a freak made me jerk off onto a rich CEO's wife. This just doesn't make sense, okay? How cowardly can you be? Like, who fucking cares? Maybe he would find, like, a girlfriend thanks to it. He would find like-minded people. Who fucking cares?
どこが？協力するって言ったくせに約束を破る方が卑怯だと思うけどな。
Who fucking cares, man? Piss off. Restraining order right now. You're calling me a coward? That rich coming from someone who's going back on a promise. Furukawa grins while holding the smartphone that captured the embarrassing incident. I want to wrest the smartphone ring from her, but the two broken hands make it impossible. Punch.
それにさ、山田くん、そろそろ玉の痛みも限界なんじゃないの？
I mean, he was doing quite fine until now. He can just continue. And besides, Yamada, it's about time for you to do something about the pain in your testicles, isn't it? You had this all planned out. Do you have any idea how devious this all is? Brother... Furukawa gently pets my crotch. The chilly pleasure I feel causes me to clench my teeth and pull away from her.
あ、そうだ。じゃあこういうのはどうかな。私がここで山田さん何をしてるんですかって騒ぎ立てるんだ。
There must be some cameras in this fucking hospital, right? Would that not be incriminating? Like, oh, she led him here, literally. Like, I'm pretty sure there's cameras in the hallway. It would still be better if the guy just pretended he was like trying to find the nurse. Like, he would just be like, I'm trying to find the nurse. Like, she wouldn't answer my call, so I like came to find her because it was time, right? Just act like, oh, I was trying to find the nurse. Like, where the fuck are you? So I was going through rooms. Like, hey, where the fuck are you? Like, I was calling the button several times and you weren't answering.
そうしたら人がたくさん集まってくるよね。その人たちには私が作成準備をしてる間に山田くんが生オナホを探して病院を徘徊してたって説明するよ。
And a bunch of people will come running. I'll calmly explain to them that you were wandering off into the hospital in search of a hole while I was busy preparing to assist you, Jack. Just explain to them that you were trying to find the fucking nurse, that she didn't answer your calls. That it was a misunderstanding, like, yeah, she was preparing, so she didn't hear the call. You were trying to find her. she wasn't answering. You were looking for her like, hey, where the fuck is this woman? Just, you can figure it out. It's better than doing this to a rich CEO woman. That's a lie. Yeah.
大切なのは真実かどうかじゃないよ。私と山田くん、どっちの言葉が信じられるかだよ。
It doesn't matter if it's true or not. Who do you think they're more likely to believe, you or me? So the thing is, as crazy as this sounds, all of the other nurses hate this bitch. Like, they fucking hate this bitch. At least from what I've seen in the mangas, they kind of fucking hate this bitch. Like, they all aware how crazy she is, how she likes keep going on like she hates all of them, how she keeps doing like horrible shit to them. They are on kind of the same grounds here. Like, the nurses dislike the guy, but they also dislike this woman. So they're kind of on the same ground here, because these characters, they are both disliked. So I think they would just dismiss both of them and be like, just shut the fuck up, both of you. Just jerk this guy off and take him to his room. Just shut up. I think they would dismiss both of them because they are both disliked. So whatever she's yapping about, girl, the nurses also dislike you. So I don't think they would believe you either. Okay, that's it for this recording, so bye-bye!